For the first time ever, hip-hop took center stage at the Sotheby's auction house.
Sotheby's might not be the first place you'd expect to see memorabilia from the notorious B.I.G., but on Tuesday, it became the first major international auction house to dedicate an entire collection to hip-hop.
This house on bidder at $12,000. Last chance online. It's in the room. $12,000. They're warning online. Come on. Yes! Yeah! Come on. Here we go. Let's get this. Yeah, baby! Yes! Nice. 35, we're 37. 38. Yes, please. Yes! We got it, baby. Yes! Yeah, buddy! Yeah!
Made a very difficult decision, which was to reshoot all the live music scenes.
Live music scenes.
Not the,
yeah. Not the whole movie, but the live
music scenes. But I was already planning to shoot. I shot a lot of scenes in the spring, which really helped connect the movie and made it better.
I think it says 16 grand for 2 burgers and fries.
Let's say this is Theodore DJing. I'm like this, and I'm looking at everything and I'm watching because I don't want to be on camera. I would pop out at the right time and make a signal for the cameras. The hardest scene was with the scene in the subway. $25,000 went out of our account and went to the MTA. And on our budget, that was like a third of the budget for the whole movie. And we only had 1 3-hour piece of time from 1 o'clock at night till 4 in the next morning. And it was just cats and dogs coming down. And it's a vast subway yard that we were in. Lee, at that point, he was still feeling great conflict within himself. Like, should I allow myself to be photographed right in the yard? Because that was, he never showed his face to anyone in the yard.
Have any of these types of hand-drawn animation cells been released to the public before?
The answer is no. This is the first time it's ever been put for sale in a public way. This is one of very few in the whole movie where the thing is actually morphing.
Right.
The idea was that the background was going to change color like this. While this was moving this way, the background was changing color in another way. It was drawn by Zephyr and Revolt. Like, all these exist in pencil form, and they were actually shot as a pencil test. And we looked at them to decide whether it was ready to shoot as a color before we did the color versions.
So, were you ever present when they were drawing any of this stuff?
They drew it in my house. And they were there morning, noon, and night every day for a month. That's how we did it.
How many of them did they have to make in total for the entire
Well, it was
animation series?
I would say 12 a second. So this is number 19 in this sequence. You can see that the way that it says 19, that means it's number 19, and that you can see the hole. See the holes? That's because it's being put on an animation stand that have those pins. That's to keep the registration in place. Would have been wanting to do something more like the basketball scene throughout the film, but it was a lot to do those things with what we had. So
That was my favorite scene in the movie.
it's my favorite scene too.
Is it really?
Of course. There was the material with the MCs, and all of that material was great to shoot with, because MCs knew how to perform. You know, like Double Trouble on the Stoop.
Right.
That was fantastic.
That was fantastic. One more question.
Yeah.
Would you consider or think about doing a Wild Style anniversary at our Hip Hop Museum in DC?
It's very possible. I didn't invent the music, I just made a film. The music was invented by other people